Hello and welcome to day 6 of my ceramic residency in Arita. I start off the morning with some wheel throwing practice. I threw 6 items on the hump today and 2 of them failed, so I guess I have improved since my lesson from last week. I hope my teacher will be happy with my progress. Today we have a very full and eventful day and I can't wait to share with you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more updates on my journey. So I got back my glazed pieces and I'm super happy with how they turned out. Some of them I wish I have painted more smoothly, but this is my first time, so I'm really happy. I love how the different shades of blue can make a big difference in the whole picture. After inspecting all the pieces, I've decided to add some overglazed decals on some of my items, such as this bird plate. I found these cute little flowers that I wanted to add on the wings of the birds, and also a couple of other flowers on the roof of the house as well. Because the decals are wet with water, I have to use a squeegee to squeeze out the water and get rid of any air bubbles underneath. And I can also move the decal around while it is wet. The yellow space around the decals is kind of like the glue for the decal, so after it goes through a firing, those yellow pieces will be gone and the color of the decal would actually change as well. So right now it looks like purple and yellow leaves, but the color will change after firing. I'm really excited to see how the final plate will look after the decal firing, because right now it is just blue and white. It is beautiful, but I want to have a pop of color, so that's why I added the decals. So we'll see how it looks. After I finish with the decals, I've decided to do more of the blue underglaze pigment painting. So this is the special blue pigment underglaze that they use here, mostly for painting on bisqueware. And right now I have a cup full of water and I'm dipping just the edge of this paintbrush with water, so the tip is filled with water and the rest of the brush is the pigment. So by doing this, I can create a gradient effect on this petal of flower, as you can see there. As for the rest of the petal, I'm just gonna fill it with this blue pigment. So even though it looks really dark right now because it has actually a lot of water content, my guess is that it will be actually a little bit lighter blue shade. This plate has a flower edge design to it, so I've decided to divide into small little sections and then draw different flower designs on it. So this is a more complex and intricate design for me, and I have drew the outline in pencil, which acts as a resist for this pigment, so I can color inside the line. After I finish painting with the blue pigment, I've decided to use a sharp tool. This is a rectangular sharp tool to create more details on the painting. So by scratching on top of the paint, it creates this white resist contrast on top of the paint. I can also clean up any mistakes that I have made while painting by just using this tool to scratch lightly on the top of the plate. This tool can also be used to create patterns like these ones on the leaf of a flower. These lines are much thinner than the other lines that I made earlier, so it might not show up as clear after glaze firing. As an artist, I have to often decide how much details I want and how the design will look after firing. I'm really glad that this residency gave me so much freedom in the designing and building and making process. They also provide a lot of support and resources for me to achieve my goal. So this is the final result of the plate before glaze firing. We will see how it looks afterwards. In the afternoon, we visit the factory that specializes in making the blue pigment underglaze that I was using in the morning. They also sell glazes as well. These are examples of their glazes and underglazes. By visiting their factory and showroom, I got a deeper understanding of how they make the pigment, and it was actually a very detailed and long process in order to get the pigment that I use in painting. I was so impressed with how many shades of blue they have in the showroom. All the different shades of blue are stored in buckets in their factory, and they are all completely handmade by their craftsmen in Japan. The owner showed us a presentation of how they make this pigment, and it's a really long process of mixing the material and using a ball mill to grind it, and then firing it in the kiln and then grinding again so that the powder is really fine. It is a really lengthy process, but the quality of the paint is really high quality. After the factory tour, we went to a local pottery shop to shop for some paintbrushes. They have so many different kinds of handmade paintbrushes. I've got a couple of nice brushes from here. Then afterwards, the staff at the kiln took us to an onsen for the evening at Ureshino. It was about half an hour drive from Arita, and on the way to the onsen, we passed by many little towns, and they all have kilns around or kiln related landmark there. The onsen was very relaxing and luxurious, and I just love it. It's right beside a creek and in a forest. At nighttime, we even got to see some fireflies. It was a really nice way to end day 6 of my residency.